going on, YouTube? It's Andy the Parrot Picker. Today is Tuesday, April 24th, and today is Goodwill's $1.50 day, or Nifty 150. I live in Northern Illinois. The Northern Illinois Goodwills in my region. I don't know how many stores there are. There's not a whole lot. They're pretty well scattered all around. On the last Tuesday of the month, they run a $1.50 sale. All clothing in the stores is $1.50. And then their like orange tag items or whatever are usually half off. So it usually works out pretty good. You can usually score some pretty decent stuff. Yeah, it's early. It's just about 7 o'clock. I went to work this morning, and we were a little light today. So the boss said if a couple guys show up, we had a couple people come in late. He said if they end up showing up, he goes, you're up next. He goes, if you'd like to go home, he goes, you can. And I'm like, oh, today would be perfect. So I could go out and take advantage of Nifty 150, because typically I was just planning on hitting up my local Goodwill after I got off work. I went and I pre-shopped that yesterday. Shot a little video yesterday, me pre-shopping, but a couple of the little segments that I did as I was doing that didn't come out really good. So I ended up just kind of scrapping that. So, but anyway, yeah, one of the little segments I had in there was just kind of how the Goodwill in my store, and I may go back and revisit it because I'm assuming that stuff will still be there. It's just how, and some of their pricing is just getting absolutely out of control. And one of the little gals there yesterday that was working, she knows me real well. She was talking to me, and she was getting all frustrated because she couldn't cram any more clothes in the rack over in the one men's section. And I said, you know, I said, if you guys would get your pricing under control, I said, it'd just be a little more fair with it. I said, you guys would move this stuff. But I go, you guys are trying to squeeze every dime you can out of some of these items. And I said, you're never going to get it. And I showed her, and I go, here's an example. There was two, like I said, I live in Illinois, so Chicago Bears stuff is pretty common. I said, look, here's a Devin Hester and a Matt Forte Chicago Bears t-shirt. Now, they were in really, really good shape, but no tags, no none of that stuff. But they had them marked at $10 a piece. And she's like, well, you know, she goes, is that bad? I'm like going, well, I go, it wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't on just a plain t-shirt. And I go, if they actually still played. But I go, neither one of these two guys even play for the Bears anymore. So I go, no one is going to pay $10 for these shirts. You know, I kind of went through the rack a little bit farther. They had a Cincinnati Reds, just Nike shirt, $10. There was a couple other shirts that were just nonsense shirts. You know, they were all marked $10. I go, no one is going to buy these for $10. They had some other Nike dry fit shirts, just regular, you know, dry fit t-shirts. Yeah, $10. And I was like, you know, no one is going to buy these items at that price. I go, even a half off day, you're going to be lucky to move those at $5 a piece. You know, and she's like, yeah. She goes, what you say makes sense. And, you know, I kind of went a little further, and they had a Columbia PFG shirt. It was marked $10, and then right next to it, they had one marked for $7.99. I go, I don't even understand where you guys are coming up with your things. I go, you have two exactly the same shirts sitting right next to each other. One's marked $9.99, one's marked $7.99. And I kind of went around the corner, and I found another one, wasn't even marked up at all. And I'm like going, okay, I go, so are Columbia PFG's regular price, are they $7.99 or are they $9.99? You have three completely different prices on all three of these different shirts. I go, this is extremely confusing as a consumer. I said, you know, and, you know, someone like me, I'm in here every day. I mean, you guys know, I mean, I buy a lot of clothes. I do, you know, this and that. But, yeah, it's extremely confusing. She's like, yeah. She goes, I need to run some of this by, you know, my boss and stuff like that, because she goes, yeah. She goes, these racks are just packed. She goes, I'll be so happy after tomorrow, because she goes, there'll be a little more room out here. And I'm like, yeah. I go, there's always a little bit of room for about a week, and then I go, it goes right back to the same, because you guys get so much stuff in, you know, it just doesn't move. You know, and then you guys are right back to the same spot. I go, I've actually noticed the last week, I said, you guys are actually pulling inventory off the rack to put new stuff out, and then when I come in the next day, you've got those items are sitting on the rollouts the next day to try to work back in. And she goes, we are doing that. And I'm like, that makes no sense. She goes, well, she goes, we're trying to get new stuff out, but she goes, to get the new stuff out, we got to pull the old stuff off, and then she goes, we try to work that old stuff back in. I'm like going, you guys really think about what you guys are doing here? I said, this makes no sense at all. But, you know, it's not my store. It's not my business. It's not how I run things. But, yeah, you could, you know, and when you get all that inventory for free, you know, just move it. You know, all the other thrift stores in my area, the local thrifts, the mom and pop thrifts, the charity thrifts, you know, that's why I really enjoy patronizing those places. One, the money stays in the community. It all goes to good causes. And you know what? They're always running dollar sales, or, you know, all clothing's $2 or whatever. And you know what? They turn their inventory. The reason they turn their inventory is because they price it right. You know, I mean, and especially now with garage sale season coming up, you know, people are looking for shorts or clothes or whatever. I mean, you just get it at a garage sale. Because at a garage sale, you're going to get that stuff for, you know, $1, you know, 50 cents, $1, even $2, whatever. You know, no one's charging $10 for Columbia PFG at a garage sale. Or a, you know, a 5-year-old, you know, Devin Hester shirt who hasn't played for the Bears in, you know, how many years. I mean, it's just, it makes no sense. But yeah, so anyway, guys, I'm done with that little rant. But yeah, so I got to be back. Like I said, wasn't planning on being off today. I was only planning on hitting my local Goodwill. So, yeah, I wanted to go into the suburbs. I live pretty close to the suburbs, and there's a couple northern Illinois ones, Crystal Lake, and I believe that's where, like, Pete the Craigslist Hunter, that's his area that he works. That's, you know, there's that, and then I think it's like McHenry and Huntley, Illinois. We're all real good areas. You know, there's a lot of money up there, so you can find some really good high dollar stuff. But I really don't have that much time to drive that extra distance, so I think today I'm just going to head off to McChesney Park, and then I was thinking about going into Beloit, but that's just a little farther than I want to go. Beloit is just right over the border into Wisconsin. Yeah, so anyway, I was going to run into, I'm just going to go hit McChesney Park. I'm going to go hit that store up. I'll probably come back down, hit Rockford, and then maybe swing over to DeKalb, and then I'll probably just hit my local Goodwill. So, you know, we'll just kind of see how it goes today. So I'm probably only going to hit 3. I don't know. I may possibly hit a 4th one somewhere, but probably just 3. And I don't know, depending on how time goes. I mean, like I said, I pretty much need to be back in town by 2 o'clock. So for me to hit that many stores and drive the distance I have to drive is going to be pretty difficult today. But yeah, so I was super happy that I was able to get out. I haven't done one of these Goodwill Nifty 150s. Yeah, I'm still in the habit of calling 1, 2, 3 days, because it used to always be called 1, 2, 3 day, which everything in the store was $1.23. I think January or February they had just changed it to the Nifty 150. So, you know, they upped it basically a quarter, you know, big deal. But, you know, when you get some nice stuff for, you know, $1.50, you know, it leaves you a little bit more room for, you know, your return on investment and stuff like that. So, and I've been changing my pricing structure just a little bit. So that extra dollar fit, you know, typically a dress shirt, and most of the Goodwills in my area, dress shirts run, I believe, $3.99. You know, polo shirts, $2.99, t-shirts, $2.99. And, depending on the size, I think XX stuff and bigger is always like $3.99. So, you know, I mean, if I'm getting that stuff for $1.50, you know, I mean, that gives me a little bit more room. Because most of the items now, and I just talked about this in my last sales update video I just put out. It might have been the clothing video I think I just did. I did a 2-part kind of sales update. It was Making Money Monday 61, part 1, part 2. But in the clothing one, I think that was this part 2. I think I kind of talked about that just a little bit. Changing my pricing structure. Kind of getting away from, you know, typically I've always listed, you know, on average, a lot of the majority of my items at $19.99 free ship. I kind of went away from that for a little while. I'm always playing with pricing and shipping, and, you know, there's a million theories on free shipping versus paid shipping, and, you know, what have you. So anyway, I kind of experimented with it for, you know, a month or so, just seeing if I was really noticing any difference, free or not. Really not, but I think I do get a little more visibility, and I definitely show up higher in search rank by offering free shipping. So I think I'm just going back to doing that, getting away from running sales. and utilizing the promoted listings more. One of the great things with the promoted listings, I think a lot of people are not aware of, is actually you get a second listing. The promoted one, they basically just copy your listing, but it shows up higher in the search rank. So you get double exposure for your listing, so which is kind of nice. You know, but they also take that, you know, little fee. But I just been setting my promoted listings now at 5%. I think the higher the percent is, the higher up it'll move. But you know what? I'm happy with just having some double exposure, just a little extra eyes on my items, and what have you. So, you know, I'm gonna give that a shot for, you know, a month or two, just kind of see if I notice a difference, you know, in sales and stuff like that. So, you know, I mean, it's starting to get closer to summer, so, you know, I am moving a lot of short sleeve stuff, a lot of t-shirts, selling some shorts, you know, just nice summer items. You know, golf stuff has been selling really, really well. So probably one of the items I'll be on the lookout for today, a lot of dry fit stuff, you know, especially the nice dry fit polos. I don't know, I may even pick up some brands that I typically don't, maybe like some Walderhagen, or I don't know, just some of the different golf brands I typically, maybe the Adidas Climacool, you know, just shirts like that. Shirts, I never pick those up, but you know, I mean, when I'm getting them for $1.50, I mean, even if I can sell them for 15 bucks, even with free shipping, you know, I mean, I'm still making 10 bucks a shirt. You know, 10 bucks is not really the price point I want to be at. You know, typically on average, my return, I think my ASP, my average sale price on the majority of my items is about $25 to $27. Typically, it always floats right in that area. Last year, I was really pushing that. I had a few months in a row during the summer where I was averaging over $30 a month, average sale price, which is great. But, you know, I mean, I was picking up a lot of hard goods. So, you know, I mean, my bread and butter stuff is clothing. I wish it wasn't, but, you know, I mean, it's one of them things that you got to adapt to your area. You know, I live in a small town of about, I don't know, 8,000 people. So, you know, I mean, hard goods are, you know, there's not a lot of them. And what there is, I have a ton of competition for. So, you know, clothes, they're everywhere. So, you know what clothes it is. And in my area, there are actually a few clothing sellers. I've been able to take and search them out, find out what all they're selling in their stores and stuff like that. So I kind of know what my competition picks up. A lot of my competition is picking up run-of-the-mill average stuff, so I'm good with that. But I do have a couple people in town that are picking up a lot of the same items that I do. Shoes is getting to be a really big category that I've really noticed in my area. It's extremely difficult to find shoes. So I think a lot of people have jumped on the bandwagon of, yeah, there's some pretty good money in shoes. Let's see, gosh, what else? Yeah, boy, yesterday was a first for a while. Had no sales yesterday. Yesterday was Monday the 23rd. Not one single sale. Not on Poshmark, not on eBay. I did get a couple offers on Poshmark, but they were extremely low ball, so I didn't even entertain those. But yeah, nothing on eBay. I was really, really surprised. I don't know. I guess I really haven't been overly active on eBay though either in the last couple days. So I need to get back on, you know, getting a couple listings done here and there. And just the weather was really, really nice. It's finally changed for the better. Today is supposed to be, I think it was supposed to be about 70, 72. Yesterday was about 72. So I did get a lot of stuff done outside. I got the car washed. I got the garage cleaned out. I got 2 videos done yesterday. Gosh, I even I hit my local Goodwill. I only went there. Actually, I'll show you the items I picked up. I only got 2 items yesterday. They're actually still in my car. So see, I picked up a couple things, and I didn't even go and I didn't even take them in the house. So one of the items I found in my local Goodwill yesterday, I thought this was really, really cool. I don't think it's worth a whole lot of money, but I just thought it was cool. I haven't even comped it out. But I got this really cool United States Pavilion, World's Fair, 1992, still in the package. So this is a really cool patch. I don't know, I mean, I'm figuring it's probably got to be worth at least 10 bucks. I got it for 49 cents. So, and this will be, you know, this is one of them items, you know, a $10 item. I don't mind because this is really going to be 2 photos. It's 1 photo, 2 photos. I mean, it's That's all it is. So this is going to take me about 3 seconds to list. So for $10, I'll do that. You know, it's only going to cost me a couple bucks to ship, what have you. And then I think I was talking in the hard goods video. I sold a Fossil brand bear, like a little teddy bear. And I said, you know, I always, when I go into my local Goodwill, I usually always go to the right. I walk down that main aisle. That main aisle, probably the first 3 or 4 sections is all plush. Now, I don't go digging through the plush. I never do. But if there's something sitting on the edge, setting out, it catches my eye, you know, like a, we'll just say maybe like something that's a Starbucks brand or a Ralph Lauren, or I don't know, just, you know, there's other little things that, you know, I mean, that might catch my eye. A lot of times, you know, I might see larger Disney items, new with tags if they're in really good shape. You know, I mean, if it has tags on it and it's something that I recognize, or I think it's odd, a lot of like gaming type stuff, like the Spyro characters. I know I've sold a couple of those big plushes. You know, most of the plushes in my Harley stuff, if I can find Harley plush in my little Goodwill, but they've been really marking those up lately. You know, I will pick those up, but like I said, I don't go digging through the bins. If there's something sitting there, you know, I mean, I'll take a look at it. So I had me walk along the aisle, and this little guy was sitting there. So found this really nice little teddy bear. If you notice on the sweater there, it's FAO Schwartz. So he does have the tag on him. So I scooped him up. I actually did look at, I only found one on eBay. I didn't find any solds, but I did find a, what do you want to call it? A one listed, and the one that was listed at like $120, I believe. So I'm not sure, you know, I got to check the year on him and stuff like that. He might be a little older. You know, I mean, I'm not 100% sure, you know, what's going on with this guy. So just notice there's like a little button on the back here, so I don't know if he's got a year on him or not. But anyway, so yeah, he's, you know, authentic little bear, and I think I paid $2 for him. So he did have a different mark on him, so, or he had a little tag. He's got a little tag on his little hand there, so he was $1.99. So yeah, a little more than I want to pay for a plush, but when I looked him up and I see what he was going for, I'm sure I'm not going to list him for $100, but I will double check and just to make sure, and if I really need to, I'll you know, check on Worth Point or something like that and see for sure where that guy's trending at. So I mean, God, even if he's $50, I'd be really happy, but I'm assuming realistically he's going to be maybe $20, $25. So, but anyway, like I said, I'm in it for a couple bucks. He's lightweight. He'll ship first class. So worst case scenario, with what I paid for it shipping, I got $6 into him. So I'm hoping to get at least on the minimum, you know, 20, 25 out of him. You know, could be more. So I spent like $2.50 yesterday. So, you know, not any home runs by any means. I went, like I said, I went to go pre-shop the $1.50 sale. I didn't buy any clothing, but I figured if there was something good in there, I would pick it up. I did find a really nice Peter Millar summer comfort shirt. I never see those in my local Goodwill. And then I got really excited. It was a really nice color. It was a blue and an orange, nice striped shirt. I was like, oh yes, it was extra large. And one thing is, though, is it's that dry fit material. You want to really look at it. I found 3 little snags in it, and I was like, you know what, I'm not buying it. You know, even if it's there today, probably when I get back into town, I'll go hit my local up. If it's sitting there today, even at $1.50, I don't know. I just don't like to get in the habit of buying stuff with flaws, especially when I know it has flaws. That's, you know, I just don't want to be that seller. You know, I mean, I like to, you know, have my store have good quality items and stuff like that. Now, if it's something, you know, worth a little bit more money or this or that, you know, I mean, a flaw might be a little more acceptable and easier to overlook. But as far as, you know, that, it is what it is. So anyway, guys, yeah, I'm going to get off here. I got a little bit yet before I get to my destination. I've been talking for quite a while, but I figured I'd kind of make a little video or whatever, telling all I'm doing today. Like I said, I haven't been able to get some of these videos out lately. I've made several, but they all end up either getting trashed, deleted. I I don't like parts of them or this or that. So yeah, I've deleted a few. Car videos are a lot easier for me to do because I'm doing it during, you know, on a different time schedule. When I'm at home, I just have so much stuff going on. You know, we have just a ton of stuff going on, getting this wedding all finalized. You know, we have 4 kids between the 2 of us and 2 grandkids. So you guys could only imagine, you know, we're just always busy. We always got a million things going on. So anyway, and you know, like I said, you know, we both work full time. So you know, YouTube and eBay and all this stuff, you know, these are our part-time things. So, you know, we definitely enjoy the community, enjoy everybody, and I love thrifting. I love doing these videos and stuff like that. So, you know, there's just a lot of great people out there. So, guys, I'm gonna log out of here. Hopefully, we can find something good today. What's going on, guys? Alrighty, I'm on my way home from DeKalb. Ended up hitting 3 Goodwills today. Hit McChesney Park, Rockford, and then DeKalb. And I did stop at 1 Salvation Army in Rockford, just because I ended up passing right by it, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to swing in here. I just, you know, every once in a while you just get like that gut feeling. It's like, you know what? You should stop. So anyway, I was coming right by it right as they were opening. So there was actually a couple people sitting in the parking lot when I was coming by there. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pop in here real fast. Man, am I glad I did. Probably the best haul I've ever had from a Salvation Army. Man, I got some amazing stuff, and the stuff was priced pretty fair. I mean, you know, actually pretty fair, pretty reasonable. So I was extremely happy with that. And I didn't spend, you know, really a whole lot of crazy money. I think even overall, the 4 stores I stopped at, I may have spent $100 today. So, yeah, and I couldn't even begin to tell you how much I'm going to end up walking away with. So, once I get all these things listed. So, I got some really, really good items. I did find a Burberry Brit polo shirt. You know, those usually go, I usually sell them for $35, $40. I found 2 or 3 Big Pony Ralph Lauren shirts, but they were in the good size. So they were like, I think one was a 2X big, and the other one or 2 were 3X bigs. So not only were they the good Ralph Lauren shirts, but they were in the good size. So you know, those will probably be $40, $50 shirts. Man, I just got a lot of really good stuff today, so I'm definitely going to put together a haul. So you guys stay tuned to the end of this video. I'm going to put that haul together. I got a lot of good stuff, so I'm just going to kind of show you some of the stuff I picked up. I'll probably tell you why I picked it up. You know, obviously some of it was $1.50, so yeah, I was definitely happy about that. I even grabbed a couple ties today. You know, I probably should have let the ties go, but you know, it is what it is. And then I think I did grab this pretty cool, I don't know, it's just, yeah, I did grab this pretty cool hat. I only got 1 hat, but I think it's a pretty awesome hat. But it's the Tahoe Queen from Lake Tahoe. It's kind of like one of them riverboat, paddle boats. So like, it's really old vintage, like trucker style hat. So I'm not sure what that's going to be worth or anything like that, but it looked really cool. I like the theme of it, and it's in really good shape and condition. So I'll probably start that sucker out a little on the high end, and you know, see what we get out of that. So you know, I mean, river boats and that sort of thing. I know there are people that are after that, and it's an older one. So you know, and Lake Tahoe's a popular area, so you know, I have collectors from that as well. So I thought that was a pretty cool hat. And then I did find a, man, this is the first time I found a theme Monopoly game in a thrift in, oh, I bet 6-8 months. I just never see them anymore. You know, I mean, I'll run across regular Monopoly, or, you know, just some of like the oddball sets, but I mean, none of the theme Monopolies. So today I ended up finding Monopoly Dog Lovers. So yeah, I ended up finding that. I quick opened it up. Make sure all the tokens were in there and everything like that, because the tokens were the main thing I wanted. So I got that for $1.50. So I was really happy to find that one. So I'll just probably part that out. I'll put the manual and as long as all the property cards and all that stuff, I'll probably put all that stuff together, and I'll probably list that for somewhere around, I don't know, 15 to 20 bucks, and then I can ship that in a 6x9 envelope, so for like $3. So I was really happy to find that. I like parting out those theme Monopoly games and stuff like that, so usually, and then I don't have to worry about shipping the Franken box in a box to ship it. And it's heavy. It comes in, over a pound. Actually, I think they run closer to about 2 pounds almost. So yeah, actually, you got to ship it at a priority weight of about 2 pounds. So I like using the little padded mailers. I can get everything in there, but the board in the box. And a lot of times, I'm getting just as much money for the whole game for just the parts, because a lot of times people just want the parts. Their kids have lost a piece, or the cards have gotten damaged or whatever. So yeah, they would rather just do that than you can't find them games anymore. So especially the themed ones, which is So anyway, I found that. So that was really the only 2 hard good items. I did find a charger sitting on the shelf for Nintendo DS. So I grabbed that. I always try to pick them up whenever I see them, just so I always have them on hand, because it seems like a lot of times I run into the game systems, especially during garage sale season, and they never have chargers. So that way I always have an extra charger. I don't want to sell a unit without a charger, so I grabbed that for myself. But yeah, so I did pretty good today. Man, the construction along in here is awful. If I would have known it was going to be that way, I don't think I would have came down to DeKalb, but I'm glad I did. I did really well at the, it's 1 o'clock now, so I hit the DeKalb Goodwill about noon. So, and they open an hour early on Nifty 150 day, so they open at 8 o'clock. So they've been open for 4 hours, and I was absolutely amazed at the items I ended up getting out of there today. Most all of them were orange tag items, which I was totally okay with. The orange tag items are half off, but and this is the thing I don't understand. Being in the same region as my local Goodwill, they're all run by the same general manager, what have you. The price structure. Their orange tag will just, I've got, I think I got 7 Harley shirts. I got a tank top, and I think I got about 6 t-shirts, all of them, all funky colors, which was great. I did get 1 black one, but it was a long sleeve and it had stuff on the sleeve, so I did get that, and that was like new. And then I got a Harley tank top, and then I did get a woman's, really a different type of Harley shirt, not a typical, really cool shirt. So that'll probably go for 35 to 40 bucks. It's a really nice shirt. But anyway, all of them Harley. Actually, they didn't even have all the Harley shirts marked up. So some of them I got for $1.50. And then the other ones that they did have tags on, they were only tagged at $4.99. So they ended up only being $2.50 a piece. So I'm okay at paying $2.50 for Harley tees, and especially when I got the that nice woman shirt. I know that's going to go for some really good money. And then I had the 2 or 3 that weren't marked up at all. So when I kind of averaged all those out, I got a really good price overall for those. So it's probably worked out to about $2 a shirt. And that's right where, I don't like to really be much over $2 a shirt unless I'm buying the button-up, like Hawaiian-type shirts or whatever. I will pay up to $10 for those. I know it sounds like a lot, but typically, I can get $40 to $50 out of those, depending on what all they got going on with them. So I will pay up to $10 for those. It's probably one of the very few items, clothing items, that I will pay $10 for. Yeah, I did. I was looking for some golf stuff. I did get a couple golf items. Not a lot. I bought a pair of like ping shorts. I did get a FootJoy vest. I don't know. I did run into some really nice ones, but boy, like I was just saying earlier, with that Peter Millar shirt that I run into at my local Goodwill, you got to really check those things over for snags. I found a couple nice shirts with snags and what have you. And yeah, I'm not, they're $1.50, but I'm not picking those up for $1.50. I'm just not going to sell stuff like that. So didn't get any shoes. Actually, shoe prices at most of the places all were pretty good, except for the Salvation Army. I found a pair of Ted Baker shoes, which are really nice shoes, but Yeah, they had, I think they were 15 bucks, you know, and they were in the, you know, they were in good condition, but they weren't in $15 condition, in my opinion. I found a couple other pairs of shoes that were really nice, but I ended up leaving those as well. And I was like, you know what? I've got so many clothes now. Yeah, now I actually have a death pile. Normally I've got a death stack, and I've pretty much got my death stack down to a death couple of shirts. So yeah, now I got a pile again. So definitely got a lot to go through. You know, a lot of the stuff I got was I don't think I had anything that was new with tags. Yeah, I don't think I picked up anything new with tags. I did see some items new with tags, but I just let them go. Even at $1.50, I was still pretty picky. Honestly, when I was going through things, I was really surprised at how picky I was being. Because me, a year, 2 years ago, I'd have doubled and tripled my haul. You know, but it's just the difference in my sourcing now. And you know, with garage sale season coming up, I don't need that much stuff. So I just need some stuff to sustain my inventory, to keep sales coming in. You know, I know what's moving, you know, and I know what I can move for, you know, certain prices and stuff like that. So, but yeah, guys, I'm definitely going to have a little haul after this. So you guys, well, it'll probably be a good size haul. And I'll share everything I picked up today because, you know, and I haven't done a haul in quite a while. So, figure I'd do one of those because I'm pretty sure I'll roll home here within about 45 minutes to an hour. Wife should be getting home about then, and I think she's going to disappear tonight. Going to go see the grandkids. Going to go out and do some other wedding arrangements with my stepdaughter-in-law and her future daughter-in-law, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so. And I think she was going to swing by her mom. So she's basically going to be gone all night. So that'll give me a chance to put together a little haul video and then hopefully get this out either sometime today or maybe Wednesday. So yeah, but man, it's sunny. I think it just hit 70 degrees. And like I said, I'll be home about 2 o'clock. So that's about the time I usually roll in from work anyway. So yeah, pretty much like I didn't miss anything today, so I'm still going to be able to go home, enjoy the day a little bit, be able to probably sit out back with the dog for a little bit, maybe have a beer, and yeah, just enjoy the day. So loving that it's finally summertime and the sun's out. Man, I'm just one of them guys that really gets affected by the sunshine, so I love it when it's sunny and nice. So anyway, guys, all right, I'm going to quit rambling. I tend to do that once in a while, so we will talk at you later. Okay, guys, today is Wednesday. I did get a chance to get this video out yesterday. After I got home, I just had some unforeseen things come up. So anyway, I got all the stuff all hung, all out, and stuff like that. You guys hear me talk about a lot of times, if you guys watch me on the Reseller 6-pack and stuff like that, we always talk about getting through your inventory, you know, trying to stay away from having a death pile. I'm really good about not having death piles. Typically, you'll hear me say things like about having a death stack instead. You know, yeah. Typically, if I go out, I buy 4 or 5 items. I come home, I get them prepped, I get them listed, and I get them up. So I usually always have just a small little death stack. After I went out today, I went from the death stack to the death rack. Yeah, I got to get through all of these items. I hope this the sound isn't cutting out. If it does, I do apologize for that. I am a little farther away from my camera than normal, so the sound may cut in and out. So if it does, I do apologize. But anyway, we're going to jump into it. I'm going to show you some of the items that I picked up. I'll kind of tell you why I picked them up and stuff like that. But anyway, I ended up picking up 56 items yesterday, and I spent $131.63. And that was between 4 Goodwills and 2 Salvation Armies. I had 4 Goodwills, 1 Salvation Army. I'm sorry. I had no intentions of stopping at the Salvation Army, but some just told me to pop in there, and I did really, really well. I'll show the items I picked up from there and what have you. So anyway, we'll jump into it, and I'll show you some of the stuff I picked up. So anyway, first up, I got this awesome Callaway Golf quarter zip, kind of dry fit jacket, pullover, whatever, new with tags. All the items I picked up yesterday, the 56 divided by 131, worked out to $2.35. Like I said, the majority of the items are $1.50, but I did pay up for a couple items at the Salvation Army. But I don't think I paid more than $4 for anything over at Salvation Army. So when I divided everything up, all the items, it worked out to $2.35. So when I do my inventory, my spreadsheet, all these items, that's just how I'm just going to key them. $2.35 is what I paid for each one. So this nice FootJoy. My main purpose, like I said in my thing, was I was looking for a lot of summer and golf type stuff. I did find a lot of that stuff. I got this really nice FootJoy polo shirt. That was really nice. Another really good item. Oh, so there's this is a Columbia. It's not the PFG, but it's a double X. It has like this fish print on it. I don't know how well you can see that. So that's why I picked that one up. It has this just nice fishing print. It's a big size. It's really lightweight. I don't know what this is made out of, but this is the River Lodge series. So I do use that in the keywords when I do sell these types of shirts. Color. Got another really nice, like a dry fit. It's got the zip instead of the buttons in the front here. So anyway, I got that nice shirt there. Really nice Brooks Brothers. I don't pick a lot of Brooks Brothers stuff up, but this is just a really nice shirt. Green, it's color of money. A lot of people like green. Extra large, it's a non-iron. So it's a really nice shirt here. It's a nice Zoo York shirt. I don't pick up a lot of Zoo York stuff, but this one here is really, really nice. Okay, another Columbia PFG. This is a long sleeve one, but it's kind of like a, I guess like that raspberry color or whatever. So really nice shirt. You know, it's vented and what have you. And I'll show you something here. Okay, I was just talking about this in my video about the consistent price consistency. There it is. Okay, so this is orange tag. All the Goodwills in my area, orange tag, all the Columbia stuff for whatever reason. Okay, this one here was orange tag $7.99. So I got this for half price, $4. But you know, like I said, when I averaged all this out and it's come out to $2.35, totally okay with that for a Columbia PFG shirt. So when you see I got a couple other ones, all three of them will be all different prices. Crazy. All the Goodwills are all in the same region, run by the same general manager, but they all price them completely different, and I don't understand that. It's really nice. Ex Officio. Ex Officio is a really, really good brand to look out for if you can find it with the insect shield. It'll say insect shield, I believe, or bug guard or something like that on the tag. Those there do really, really well. It's got a fishing print on it, so this should do decent. Shows a really good brand. Actually, I sold a pair of Ex Officio shorts today, so yeah, good brand to look out for. Another Columbia PFG. This one here is 3X. Yeah, 3X. I was really focusing too on the bigger sizes because I know that stuff moves a lot better, but it's all solid black, short sleeve. You know, it's vented. You guys get the idea. You guys should all be real aware of how the PFGs are. But this one here, $4.99. Okay, one's $7.99 at one Goodwill. This one was $4.99 at another Goodwill. So I got this for half price. This would have been $2.50. So great price for that. But no consistency. It's a really, really nice Harley Davidson, women's Harley Davidson shirt. This was $9.99, so I got this for half price. I would have paid $10 for this shirt. Look at the back of this. Super, super nice. It's all embroidered, nice color. And it's a women's 3W. So, you know, this is for a bigger lady. You know, this should sell, I think it'll sell a little better. Full zip. You know, really, really nice shirt. Another real nice shirt. You know, not something I normally pick up. They were just setting it out. It was $1.50. Is the way I kind of looked at it. But it's a nice V-neck, just Ralph Lauren. You know, this shirt will go probably about $15. But you know, I know I'll make my money on it, and it's in really good shape and condition. Nice Harley tank. This was $4.99, so I got this for half price.
Perfect price. I mean, that's right where I like to be for Harley tees and that sort of stuff. I like to be in about right at that $2 range or less. Like I said, I don't typically pick up black. I did on this one because it's tank top. This is also from Fort Myers, Florida. So it was also from Florida. Nice shirt there. Another Harley tee with the Harley and Fire. This is like brand new condition. It's from Twin Cities Harley. It's got the big Viking and stuff like that on the back. So really cool content. I think this is $4.99. Oh, this one here was $5.99, so I got this for $3. Okay, now these here are the Harley shirts I typically pick up. Like this one, it's like a denim looking material. This was $5.99, so I paid $3 for this. Really nice shirt, but you know, it's Longhorn Harley out of Texas, so pretty cool. It's got some big Longhorns on the back there. Another blue Stonewash type shirt. This one here is also from Sturgis, so that'll be a good sell. Anything with the Harley and Sturgis combo together, always good. If you get Harley, Sturgis, and Willie G, or Harley and Willie G, that's always a good combo. This awesome Harley lime green, I guess is what you want to call it, or neon green. Yeah, just another really nice Harley shirt. So these are the types I like to pick up. Anything other than black. Like I said, I do pick up some blacks once in a while, guys, but you know, there's usually got to be something going on with it, or I got to get it super cheap. This is like new condition. It's super crisp. It's long sleeves. Got stuff going down the sleeves. This is an anniversary shirt, so that's why I grabbed that one. I did leave a few behind. They were either just colors I didn't like or just stuff about them I just didn't care for or what have you. There were a couple white ones. I don't like messing with the white ones. This here's an awesome shirt. I wish it was in my size. This here's a red cap shirt. Red cap, usually red cap or Dickies. These are like work shirts or like beer delivery guy shirts. A lot of times that's kind of how they're classified. But anyway, on the inside label, they'll say red cap. Or it'll have Dickies on the inside. This one just happens to be the red cap one. Nice button front shirt. And this is for Kraken spiced rum that has released the Kraken on it. This thing is just awesome. I wish this was in my size. I would have kept this shirt. This is just a really cool shirt. Nice Ducks Unlimited shirt. I do real well with Ducks Unlimited stuff, so I picked this one up. It's the only reason that Ducks Unlimited stuff tends to move pretty decent for me, so grab that. It's in really good shape and condition. Okay, here's a brand I don't typically pick up, but I like the shirt, and for the price point, I can pass it up. Here's Buffalo David Bitten, I believe is how you pronounce it. It says Jeans by Buffalo, but it's the Buffalo David Bitten brand. It's got a lot of stuff going on with it, so that's the only reason I grabbed it. It's black. It's in really nice shape. Just Nike Dry Fit, but this is the ACG. It's the all climate gear. So if you ever see the Nike ACG stuff, it's their all climate gear line. You want to pick that up. This stuff usually does pretty good. It's dry fit. I don't know how well you can. You probably can't see that. It's just really hard to get that down here, guys. Nice Tommy polo. Pima cotton. Got the Marlin on the chest. These here always do really well. I usually get about 24 bucks out of these. Nice Oakley. It's got Oakley on the back. Nice polo shirt. Pick that one up. Nike Golf, just long sleeve, dry fit. You know, like I said, wanted to get some golf stuff. A really good shirt. Not a brand I run across a lot. You're like, wait a minute, it's got a pony on it. You run across that all the time. You got a whole stack of them in there. No, this is Ralph Lauren X. This is like their performance line. Usually it'll always have the RLX somewhere on it. This one has it on the sleeve. Usually it'll always say it somewhere on there, RLX. People really like this. This is more for more active lifestyle and what have you, so it does really well. And this is 3X big So really, really good shirt and a great size. Another FootJoy, just like a dry fit vest. And this is from Northern Illinois University. That's the university there in DeKalb. That's where the Huskies are. Really, really nice. So I picked that up. Couldn't pass that. Another Nike quarter zip jacket. You know, I had to grab that. That's a really nice jacket, dry fit material. It's the Nike Golf. So that's what I definitely wanted. Yep, Life is Good. You guys know I love picking up Life is Good. This one here is really cool. It's got I think it's Father Mo's Best. So it's got Jake with the lawnmower on it. Really nice shirt. Nice Margaritaville shirt. And I got another Margaritaville shirt. So these here usually do pretty decent for me. I don't advocate going out and buying a bunch of Margaritaville stuff. I mean, just because I'm a pair ahead, I like Margaritaville stuff. I'm drawn to it a little more. But I'm only picking it up if it's a certain price. It's a nice color. And these here don't have the locations on them. A lot of them will say like Jamaica, Cancun, Key West, that sort of stuff. I don't pick those up. I usually only get the ones that have no destinations on them and stuff like that. Those are the ones I usually go grab. I got to get them super cheap. Okay, two shirts I probably should have passed on, but I may bundle these together. I'm not sure, but these are both J. Crew. But they're slim fit, so it's just a really nice J. Crew slim fit polo. Some here thoughts on J. Crew slim fit polo, same size, both large. So I grabbed them because they're slim fit, a little more rare. Another Life is Good. I actually have this exact same shirt. It says Game On. It's got Jake and Rocket, and then Jake's tossing a baseball around. So baseball, great keyword this time of year. If you're looking to sell shirts, baseball stuff does well. Real nice Nike. It's Nike Golf, I believe. Yeah, Nike Golf mock neck. You can see how the neck comes up a little bit. Short sleeve shirt, so really nice shirt there. And the dry fit material. There's a really nice Tommy Bahama. Really, really nice Tommy Bahama shirt. All silk. Yeah, all silk. And it's like this black paisley print. So really, really nice shirt. It was at the Salvation Army. Yeah, I think all these items now are all from the Salvation Army. And like I said, I got all these in one trip. I never find this many items at Salvation Army, so I was super happy to find this stuff. Another really nice Tommy Bahama short sleeve. And this one here is extra large, all silk shirt, solid black. Nice lime green, Ralph Lauren, new tag, 3X big, 3X big, big equals big dollar. Yep, everybody loves them big ones. I can't believe I just said that people like the big ones. Another nice Tommy Bahama. I probably should have left this one, but it's been dry cleaned. It's in really nice shape. Really, really nice shirt. Another Ralph Lauren, 3X big. So yeah, I grabbed this. Like I said, I don't typically pick up the Ralph Lauren's, shirts and stuff like that. But man, when they're in them big oddball sizes, the talls, the bigs, and that stuff, those sell well, and they usually sell pretty quick for some pretty good money. So yeah, it's 3X big. You've got a dry cleaning tag on it, so whoever had this took care of it. Another 3X big Ralph Lauren. This is a little older label, but still nice shirt. Nice Callaway Golf. This is still, it's still from the haul that I had at Salvation Army. I don't typically go to Salvation Army a lot, so that one throws me off. But yeah, it's kind of like a hot pink. It's really hard to tell down here, but or like a raspberry color. I'm a guy. I know 8 colors, so it's pink. On this really nice Burberry Brit. I wish it was a better color, but I'll take gray. It's got the Novacek on the inside placket there and stuff like that. So undo this, you guys can see that. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Burberry and their it's got the Novacek on the inside of the placket inside there. So yeah, something to look out for. Well, you can see that, but kind of looks like that. Sorry about the lighting down here, guys. Hard to believe I do my photography down here, right? Probably my favorite shirt I found. Check this thing out. Yeah, Ralph Lauren, new label, big pony, big crest, big Ralph Lauren crest on it. 3 extra large tall. Yeah, I mean, this thing had everything going for it. So this is a really, really awesome shirt. I love this shirt. So I'm going to ask probably some pretty good money for this. I'm hoping this should go in that $50, $60 range, I'm guessing. But yeah, 3X tall. So that's an awesome, awesome shirt. Like I said, it's got the big pony, the big crest. I don't know if it has, oh, it does have a number on the side. So yeah, it's even got a number on it. A lot going on with this shirt. So definitely super happy to find this thing. Another Ralph Lauren big pony. This is 2X big. Nothing crazy with this one. I think it has a number. Yeah, it's got a number on the sleeve, but it's 2X big, new tag. This is the new Ralph Lauren polo tag. So yeah, nice shirt there. Another Columbia PFG, but this is just a dry fit polo shirt. It does have the PFG on the back. It's double extra large. Notice the sizes that I'm grabbing in these. They're all big sizes. I left a lot of stuff. I mean, I probably could have had triple the haul if I wanted to, but I tried to grab stuff that I know is going to move. But anyway, yeah, really nice shirt there. Did grab this real nice Carhartt shirt. It's basically brand new condition, 2XL. It's the only reason I picked it up is nice size. It's like brand new condition, so I grabbed that. This would probably be a a $20 shirt, $17, $20 shirt. Did get this Under Armour 2XL shirt, so I was really surprised that wasn't orange tag. Usually Under Armour in our area is always like $10 a shirt. So this would have been normally $5. I would have never picked this up for $5, but once it's $1.50, I'm grabbing it. Nice Nat Nast, really nice Nat Nast shirt. This is silk, I believe. Yeah, all silk, just really pretty color. Tommy Bahama, all linen. Really, really pretty shirt. This is the newer Tommy tag. Yeah, really, really nice shirt there. Another Tommy Bahama shirt. Probably should have left this one, but that's XL. But for the price, I just really couldn't pass this one up for the price, so I did grab this. Super nice Tommy Bahama shirt, all white, all silk. Actually, it's got all kinds of floral print that's all like into the silk there. This shirt's in really, really good shape and condition. I looked it all over for stains and that sort of stuff. I can't find any marks or stains because I figured this shirt's gonna have something wrong with it. But yeah, super, super nice shirt. It's large. But yeah, I don't even want to take photos of this thing because it's not going to do the shirt justice. Another Tommy Bahama, double XL, all silk shirt, long sleeve, really nice shirt. Okay, guys. Oh, 1 second. So I also ended up grabbing this Tahoe Queen. I can't remember if I showed you guys that in the car or not. I did grab that hat. It's a really cool hat, old vintage like trucker hat. I don't know what I'm gonna get out of that. I did get these Under Armour. These are unlined. It's almost like a swim trunk. So it's like a board short or whatever you want to call it. So these are nice. And I was surprised these weren't marked up. So I got those basically for that $1.50. And then I did pick up a pair of Ping golf shorts. So I also got 4 ties. I'm not going to show you the ties. They're really, really nice. And then I did grab, this is the Monopoly I was talking about. This is the actual authentic Monopoly with dogs. I believe they also have one called like Dogopoly. They have all different kinds of themes, like there's like Dogopoly, Catopoly, Farmopoly, but those are not actual authentic Monopoly brands. So this one here would be really good. I did check it to make sure all the tokens were inside. I'll take all the tokens out, the manual, all the property cards and all that stuff. I'll bundle all those together, and I usually sell those for right around $17 to $20. So, and it's real super cheap to ship. I'll just ship them in a. I usually just ship them in one of these little, my little eBay mailers, little 6x9 mailers. So they ship super cheap. Usually right about like $3.50. So I have like almost nothing into this, and it's really easy to do. So, but anyway, yeah, that's pretty much my haul. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I haven't done a haul in a long time. I've got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of stuff going on and stuff like that. I've been rearranging my storage area. I might show you guys all some of that here once I get that all done. But I've been getting a lot of that stuff all moved and taken care of. My wife's going to take over this area right here for all our crafting. And I'm getting sent over to another part of the basement. So it's going to be a little different. But anyway, guys, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed the haul. Thanks for riding along with me today. I really appreciate it. But yeah, that's going to do it. That's my time. Thanks for watching, everybody. And as always, fins up. Bye, everybody.